I just played the Pragmata demo, Capcom's newest IP. Fundamentally, this game will live or die by one system. It's hacking. Hacking isn't just some side mechanic, it's embedded in everything you do. Pragmata was revealed during PlayStation 5's reveal stream on June 11th, 2020, almost 6 years ago. It's a sci-fi, third-person action game, and you play as dispatch team member Hugh.
Fuck Hugh. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Alongside an android in the form of a little girl named Diana, who handles hacking. It's at its core an action shooter with fast-paced strategic gameplay. The two protagonists combine their abilities to take on all forms of challenges. Hugh is your typical soldier, he's able to wield a variety of weapons, and Diana is your android hacker. This is the core of the demo, and I assume the full game as well. Pragmata's success depends on how much depth, variety, and progression this hacking action system can support. The game's director, Cho Young-hee, explains that the reason for the longer than anticipated dev cycle has all to do with the game's unique shooting hacking system. Implementing the game's unusual hacking puzzle element and balancing it proved difficult to get right. This lunar base Hugh and Diana are stranded on is home to many enemies known as bots. They're heavily armored, and Hugh's weapons on their own are practically useless against them. Here we get our intro into the real-time hacking system. To disable the armor, you the player must navigate a hacking matrix, where we draw a path by moving a cursor to a green EXE node. This temporarily disables the bot's armor, exposing their weak spots, allowing Hugh to light them up. This is all done in real time, while the enemies are attacking. There's no bullet time. The idea is to do it as quickly as possible. There are also optional blue nodes within the matrix that buff the damage dealt, or make bots more vulnerable for longer, so the quality of your hacking will directly affect your damage output. As I was getting used to it, I found myself compulsively hacking even though the bots were already hacked. It's a great idea because it forces you to multitask under pressure, but it also raises a big question. Can this stay interesting for 10 or 15 hours? I would say the gameplay is fairly easy, and that's okay for the demo, but it does concern me for the full game. I enjoyed finding hacking nodes throughout the lunar base. In the demo, I found 2. These nodes are limited use that appear while hacking that offer other powerful buffs to your attacks. One allows you to increase damage further. Another chains weak spot activation to other bots nearby. So hacking one will make each bot in that vicinity vulnerable. What I didn't love is you could only hold one at a time. Limiting you to one hacking node may keep the hacking matrix more clean, and you can always pick up the other node mid-combat, but it also simplifies decision making. I would have liked the game to allow me to juggle multiple nodes, and the penalty being I would need to be more deliberate in my hacking to activate the one I want, and to be sure not to pass through the ones I don't. Guns throughout the game are also limited use. Weapons, such as the shockwave gun, have a limited number of rounds, no reloads. Same with the charge piercer. This combined with the limited hacking nodes makes each use more deliberate. The only permanent weapon is Hugh's handgun, which steadily recharges its ammo after use. Outside of combat, hacking loses its identity. Doors, elevators, platforms, all manner of exploration is reduced to entering simple inputs. It feels like a missed opportunity. I was expecting something more interactive, something similar to lockpicking or pickpocketing in KCD2, an example for those who played that game. This is not the case in Pragmata. It's important to remember that this is a demo, and there will be sections that are completely removed. One example is your shelter, where Hugh can upgrade gear and interact with Diana. I'm sure you'll be able to upgrade your weapons as they have a level tier in the demo, and I assume there will be a wide selection of weapons and hacking nodes. Perhaps through interaction with Diana, upgrades to the hacking system are also possible. My hope is they go 10 toes down on this format and make the game punishing if you don't maximize the potential of each hack. I want a game where I have to evaluate the enemies in front of me, the tools at my disposal, and quickly put together the best way to dispose of them. For this, hacking needs to evolve in a way that stays compelling for each encounter. If it's too simple, the loop will become boring, and the hacking will end up feeling like a chore. I'd like to see a variety of different enemy types, different bosses, that all require different strategies or different hacks that will make them especially vulnerable. Earlier I stated Pragmata will live or die by its hacking mechanic. Well, hacking during combat works for me so far. The limited use of each item makes it feel more deliberate, and the hacking in combat is satisfying to execute. I would like to see more hacking nodes, more weapons, and enemy variety. And I also want to see an overall improvement in the exploration hacking. Perhaps they could lean into more puzzle-like system. Each hack doesn't need to be complex. And right now, exploration isn't bad, but it does feel generic. If Capcom can meaningfully evolve this hacking system across a full campaign, Pragmata could end up feeling genuinely fresh. If not, it'll just feel like another third-person action game. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Consider liking or subscribing if you enjoyed it. I appreciate you all. Take care.
Dirty bastard!